Hello and welcome to Eyewitness Report on Channels Television. I am Yomi Otaigbe. On this edition, eyewitnesses and homeowners in Araromi Ale community in Olorunda Local Council Development Area and Olupa community in Ibejuleki, both in Lagos State, narrate their experiences in the aftermath of what they described as invasion by land grabbers. Details of these and more shortly. Land grabbing is an issue some landowners in Lagos are still dealing with, despite the efforts by the state government to curb the menace. Recently, land grabbers allegedly backed by some government officials invaded Araromi Ale community in Olorunda Local Council Development Area, leaving several properties demolished and hundreds homeless.
65-year-old Margaret Akpan weeds her husband's grave, an unusual but consistent posture she's settled for since his passage. Her husband reportedly died of heart failure days after their home was demolished. His grave now occupies a portion of the land where the house once stood.
That day as we stay, the first day where they come, on 7, they just come. He say they want to pay the money before they break the house. They no go tell me amount of the money. My husband is in sick bed. As they start, the following day, nothing will we take inside. They just come for the house down. And the third day, my husband died. You can see it. And nothing we can do. I not remove anything. Nobody to help me. Because of that, I buried for that place. I don't have any place to stay. I just stay for shop. God be my witness now. Shop I they stay.
What about your children?
They did it.
Yakman's home is amongst hundreds and other properties like schools, business centers and churches pulled down in Candid Estate, a residential community within Badagry suburb.
We bought this land maybe some 10, 15 years ago when this place was just bush. So, and we struggled to put up this building here that they demolished. A 5-classroom building, big classrooms. Then suddenly we saw caterpillars, bulldozers everywhere. And that's what they have reduced to rubble. All the benches, all the materials, all the teaching aids, everything, we cannot, the books, everything gone. The caterpillar, the bulldozers climbed everything. Since schools resumed this Monday night, we are running around, no money, so we have to quickly borrow and use the old materials. We bought some nails and a few wheels and use the old materials to quickly put up this. At least we don't have anywhere to go. I don't have any other business. I and my wife were here together. I have a family, I have bills to pay. I don't have any other place to go. So we decided, let's still remain here, and whatever God wants to do with us, we are here. As it affected also, it affected the students, so it affected the parents. Some of the parents, some of the children, as they come here, the wall they used to see is no longer there. The building they used to with all the drawings and everything, it's no longer there. At least more than 10 million has gone here, apart from the cost of the land. The building alone, at least conservatively, is more than 10 million.
Videos shot by eyewitnesses show the moment of the demolition. The demolition is allegedly carried out by thugs led by the Landed Property Special Operations Team under the Lagos State Building Control Agency on the 8th and 9th of December 2022. Barely after a 24-hour notice, it leaves many families homeless, most of whom have been living in the community for over 15 years.
I don't know where to start life again. they go do me, oh. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to carry my children go. Now we die, oh. So, they come break them, oh. Where they go? Where I go carry my children go? No school again, no feeding, no housing, no outside.
This is our kitchen.
See our kitchen now. Somebody that has been staying in 4 flats. We have 4 flats here for pastors.
Look at my kitchen. Here is my kitchen.
Everything.
This is where I'm sleeping. Ever since that time, no money to get a rent house. I don't have money.
Before, this is our flat. Just net, only net. People passing, they will be crying for us. I say, God is there to protect us. Nothing will happen to us.
This is where we're sleeping. Since that time, we reach now.
I just woke up now. See our places. See my pot of everything. Somebody, I have very giant gas, something where I'm cooking. I don't know who took it. They carry everything. As they are demolishing, they are stealing.
On 7th of December, around after 1 in the afternoon, we were just here. Some land grabbers with the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LAPCA, they come here giving us 48 hours notice to pack out. Giving us that 48 hours around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. By 7 o'clock that same day, they bring bulldozer 4. The next day, being 8th of December, around 9-10 in the morning, they start bulldozing in our house. Then don't give you chance to take anything out of your house. Then don't give you any slight chance. They are only that at long run they give you instant that when you bring 11.5 million, they will spare your house, which many people paid. As I'm standing here, I have 4 buildings in this environment. I didn't secure one because I don't have cash. All my house, look at my children. We are now sleeping at the back of this rubble. We just put them there to sleep. Look at all my dogs, all of them wandering, all my fowl, everything, all my livestock run away. The reason they give one was the LAPCA paper they placed on the wall that we are building house without the proper paper. I can't remember how they wrote it because my head is not composed. That is only documented paper that they give to us. We haven't seen these people for Christ's sake for 1 day. We only saw these people on 7th of December and they start demolition on 8th. They never give us any notice. We never even know them. We don't know where they are coming from. More than 200 policemen from Zone 2. The talks they bring are more than 500 that you cannot even raise your phone. If you raise your phone, they will beat you to stop. They come with Kai Moto, kick against indiscipline that look like Black Maria. If you talk, they will beat you and put you there. Therefore, we are handicapped. People that come in space of 12 hours to start demolishing your house. What aid can you have?
There's nobody I could have contacted to help me, except the DPO. So I mean the DPO, I believe it was the duty of the DPO who could have assigned people to me to cover my building. But he did not do so. Instead, there was a patrol team they raised that was covering the demolition. So I don't really know whether it's to protect the people that came to demolish the place or to protect us. But they couldn't protect us because all our buildings were brought down. Before then, I have my all documents that I didn't receive from the demolition because I bought that now since 2011. I have the plan, the survey, and even the consent. I have them, but they couldn't allow us to take anything. All my loads all were demolished, were all destroyed. I start picking, if you can, I say you go to my place, you will see all my chairs and everything that I couldn't pick. Even my clothes, my documents, I lost many documents. Even my serving documents, all I lost it. Because as we were destroying it, all these area boys they brought were busy removing things. If you say you try to stop them, they would bounce on you. They even beat my daughter up. So we couldn't take anything out of that place, apart from the clothes that we wear that very day. And later we went back there to remove some of things that we can remove.
Whereas many house owners couldn't afford the immediate monetary demand by the land grabbers, some did, and their property spared.
When they reach my place now, they ask me how much I will pay. Because they say 11.5. I say I don't have. They tell me, say, how much I will pay. I say I will give them 1 million. So after they say, no problem, make I pack my load. And no any pack load because 10 minutes cannot pack load. Before they go come, I tell them, say I will give them 1.5. Even that 1.5, if they don't allow now, even a borrow, I will borrow. But they say make the caterpillar enter. That's how they enter. They scatter everything, both the shop, both the houses, both the fence, everything.
What's the size of your house?
My size of this, I get 4 room and parlor into 2. I get 1 room and parlor, self-contained 1. I get the shop, 3 shop. I get fence complete.
Did you make an attempt to pay them?
I was not even around when they start. Now my own building they starts first.
So there will have been any way
I don't get. They don't even demolish before I even. They don't demolish the 2 shops where they front. Where I no time to even negotiate. Even though they say me I been 10,000, I no get.
When I came here on the 8th, they were demolishing the house. So I went to the area commander. I told you where I am. He now says order from above that there's nothing they can do. I should go and negotiate with them. So I came, I called them. Then I said I should pay 23 million because it's 2 plots. And I said I don't have that money. So I was talking with them, trying to plead with them. Then I said I should bring 6 million. I said, okay, let me give them 3 million. That by next week or the next 2 days, I will give them the balance. Then I'm coming from travel, I showed them my ticket. They said, okay, I should bring the money. And then I said they want it cash. And I said, I don't have such cash with me. Luckily, I have 1 million with me cash, so I gave them the 1 million cash. And I did transfer of 2 million naira to Zenith, one Zenith Bank account with account name TBN Nigeria Limited. So I gave them the 1 million cash and I transferred 2 million to this account. And I gave it to them. So I asked them for their phone number. So they gave me the number. I said, let me send them the receipt through WhatsApp. So I sent it to them through the WhatsApp. So later I asked them to give me documents that I want to pay the balance. So they sent me some documents, C of O, that the place was born 1974 from, they have it since 1994. And I went to verify the document, they were all fake. So I called them back, these documents are fake. I want my money back. Before then, I called the last bag, the woman number on the notice. The woman now says there's nothing she can do, that it's order from above. I should comply with the people I'm seeing here, or my house will come. I said, madam, this house has been built since 2010. I have my surveyor, I have my consent, I have my permit to build, I have my plan. See, in Badagry, I came to do everything. Yes, I have it, but the plan is not here. This is the concept from Lagos State government.
To build?
Yes, this is the call it to surveyor. To surveyor. This is my consent. Yes, this is surveyor plan with consent on this. Then apart from this, the community went far to do global surveyor, and this is a global surveyor. I explained to them. They didn't end there. To make sure they have a legal document, they went and paid for information to know if the land is free. And this is information from the Lagos State government. And I said, this government, this land is free. Why should you come and demolish our house? But because they came with talk, over 500 talks, policemen from Morogbo, Area Command, and Zone 2, and some military men were short of action. There's nothing you can do. Anybody standing pays money, and will have all the account details they pay to, and the amount they paid.
In the wake of the demolition, residents claim to have written letters of complaints to relevant government agencies and ministries in Lagos State, but no response has come from any of them.
We have written to about 11 offices, land and planning, last back, government, Lagos State government, the speaker. We submit letter to all. None of them have really responded to us. At this point, what we are praying for, what we are appealing for is for the state government to see to our need. There are people who are homeless. At least one, to compensate those who don't have. And thirdly, government should just sacrifice and give us certification C of O for us to have rest of mind.
Efforts by Channels Television to get the Lagos State government's reaction to the allegation is futile. Recently, the state government announced the disbandment of Landed Properties Special Operations Team following complaints over their untidy activities. In spite of their present condition, members of the affected community are relentless in exploring every option towards obtaining justice and bringing the perpetrators to book.
Welcome back. Still in Lagos, the peace enjoyed by residents and landowners in Olupa community in Ibeju-Lekki was cut short with the demolition of structures and seizure of landed property by some persons allegedly aided by government officials.
Bearing placards with inscription about their concerns, residents and landowners in Olupa chant in protest against plans by some people to seize their land.
In those days we have kings, we have rulers. Now we have people that designate rules and regulations. Listen to us. Please, designate your rules and regulations. Tell them they should stop giving our lands to carjack ventures.
The community is still in its developing stage, but some claim to have been here for years.
When we came into this community, we bought land peacefully, and I have a building here. We are living peacefully. All of a sudden, some certain persons, they just came, mark some buildings, they mark most of vacant lands that they are from state governments, claiming our own land. They have demolished a lot of buildings and a lot of fences and all that. Even our own is being affected. I'm begging on behalf of everybody that the state government should please help us to regain our land back.
Bricklayers are rebuilding a fence, one of the structures allegedly demolished by land grabbers during their initial visit, as a warning to the occupiers to vacate the land.
We have been on this land for a while, and people, even this land you are, all this fence you are rooting all the house, some of them as CFO, they couldn't listen to us. We went to Alade to go and see the Surveyor General. Is not aware of the land. I mean, of what happened on the land here. We went to the commissioner. He said he don't know anything about it. Then later we were told that somebody that knows much about this place, Bode Agoro, and he said he's the one. We don't know what really happened. No. We called the Lagos State government to come and assist us, because there's no trouble here. We are not a troublemaker. We are a peacemaker. So please, we need Lagos State to come and assist us.
Eyewitness report attempts to reach the relevant agencies mentioned is ongoing.
No longer comfortable with their present temporary location, shop owners in Alade Market in Ikeja, Lagos State, staged a protest to demand answers to the delay in returning them to their original market site, which was promised to be redeveloped with new modern structures.
Not minding the effect on their commodities, shop owners in Alade Market decide to suspend activities in the location provided for them temporarily, pending the completion of the permanent site. With shops under lock and key during business hours, a protest ensues. They're worried that after over 7 years, the original marketplace has not been developed, accusing the developer of breach of contract.
They promised us that we are going to stay there for only 18 months. Now we are going to 7 years. And the market is not moving there. Nobody knows us because it's inside. Then number 2, the place is smelling. You can see the canal there. So any customer that comes, they run away. They don't stay because of the canal that is there. And this place belongs to us. We have been here for the past 42 years now. We get this place in 1979, but we start the shop 1980. And it was the military government that built this place for us. Now we want our shop back here. We want if they can't build it, let us do it and find money and do it by ourselves. If they can't do it, if they know that they can't do it. The questionnaire they gave it to it's not ready to help us because it's building and it's collecting money. And up to now, for the past 5 years that it's building, you can see only what he has done. And this one doesn't belong to us because some people pay for it. We collect money from everywhere.
We left this place for development. And he promised us 18 months. 18 months now, 7 years. Look at that place. The odor of the canal, and we are not selling. Nobody can, out of us, can boast of 100 sale, November, December. And we've asked for bank loan. How do we pay it? Apart from that, when you are developing a market, you have to do the owner, the occupant first before selling others. Look at Ashade, look at Sunday market. It has been done behind us. They finished that place, they've allocated the shops to the former owner. Now the developer are now doing their own shops. That is what we want. Let him give us our shop, we will leave him alone.
We are jumping pleased to Ikeja local government to do something about this issue. Because we talked to the Ikeja local government chairman, we had several meetings with him that she promised that she had to finish this before she left. I was almost leaving there. Even let's forget about the shop owner. Let's think about the employer there. Some employees are feeding their family. Who's 2, 3, 4 family there, eating the one shop. Where are those people going to cope?
The aggrieved shop owners take their protest to the office of the chairman of Ikeja local government area.
The matter is between us and the concessionaire. We have to give them back that place because they are initial occupiers of that place. And that is the social service that we need to do back to the community. That place was concession in 2010 at the initial conception. They were supposed to move to a temporary site before they can relocate them. They were finally relocated 2014 to a temporary site where they occupy presently. So 2016, the developer was handed over that site for him, the so-called developer, Master Reality. We waited till 2018, it was not forthcoming. It was just dangling here, dangling there, just taking some other exercises as if that place is not of interest. So when it was not forthcoming, so we went ahead and terminated the contract. So I won't did that. Started reading so many people online that a shop have been advertised. Alade, how can you be advertising shop that you are not even determining what the structure is going to look like? Nothing. It was after termination we went to the site. Now has to take us to court to restrain us from coming to the site. So we joined the suit. Like I said, it's before Justice Lawal. So when we found out that people are just paying, people were calling, they are paying for shop. Which shop? Like they shopping. We have not started construction. So we have to put a disclaimer to the public, to the general public. Publish it. Yes. That was January 6th. So unfortunate that things like this is happening. We are supposed to be making more resources from that market because we are losing Nigeria. So they should just relax and let's wait for the judgment of the court.
Meanwhile, the managing director of the developing company, Master Reality International Concepts Limited, Lai Omotola, turned down a proposed TV interview with Channels Television on the matter.
On this program, eyewitnesses are involved in telling their stories by sending pictures and videos of happenings in their neighborhoods. You can be a part of it by using your mobile devices to take pictures of activities around you. Upload them on the Eyewitness platform on the Channels TV app, available on Google Play Store online. Follow the instructions as you upload to enable us follow up on your report. That's the program for this week. Thanks for watching. See you again same time next week. I am Yomi Otaigbe.